Hey y'all, Yuritsa here with yet another unboxing video. They're just coming rapid fire right now. If you hear some weird noises, my cats are going crazy on catnip on the tree right over here. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do worry, or not, about the W box, the Witchcraft Way box for February of 2020. I'm super excited. It was on my doorstep and I should be in bed right now because I closed and it's late and I have to be up in the morning. But I can't help myself. The last couple boxes, which were the first couple boxes that they put out, were fantastic, and I'm really excited to see what else they've got. So I cut the tape, but that's it. Oh. All right, let's see. We've got a self-love spell here, and then it looks like spoilers, so I'm gonna cover those, but this month's theme is Love's Enchantment, because always some kind of love theme for February, right? Love spells are something we witches both embrace and hold at a respectable arm's length. Love magic is important, yet it can be harmful to those who don't properly need to work with it. True. That's why this month includes items for use in your love magic in all its form, to give you the tools you need to work your love spells. Empower yourself, love yourself, create love in all its many forms in your life today. I like that. I do think love spells get misused or tossed around. I think love spells should be more focused on self-love or bringing, being the best self to bring love into your life and those kinds of things. I don't like this notion of let me cast a love spell on a particular person to basically trick them into being with me. I don't like the idea behind it. I understand the wish and desire, but to act on it in that way, I don't think it works. It's just not, it's the whole thing. So I do like that they're acknowledging the different types of love spells and that they're not all healthy. So that's cool. Anyway, all that aside, let's get into it. Let's see. Got something bubble wrapped here. Cats running around. They were sniffing the heck out of this box when it came out. Okay, looks like a little bottle of oil. The Empress and Romantic Dreams. The Hierophant. Okay, I guess the Empress and the Hierophant is maybe the brand name. Yeah, Empress and the Hierophant is the brand name, and then Romantic Dreams is the name of the, I guess, oil. It's a little fluid for an oil. It might be something else, like a tincture or something. My nose is a little stuffy from the cold, so I can't pick up too much. Let's see, handmade and hand-charged magical oil, excuse me. Handmade and hand-charged magical oil to evoke romance, sleep, and dreams. Used to complement dream work, apply concentrated oil directly to candle to complement spells, and remember to dilute. Okay, cool. I like that. Definitely excited to try it out. That's the type of love magic I can get behind. Give yourself some hot and heavy dreams or lovey-dovey dreams. I'm into that. Cool. Cool. Do I spy a bath bomb? I think I do. Let's see. Good Witch, Crazy Love, arrowroot powder, Himalayan salt, essential oils, coconut oil, jojoba oil, sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, organic mica powder, and love. Oh, I like that they included love as an ingredient. I'm not gonna unwrap it because I don't from the plastic because I don't want it to get all over the place. But we got ourselves a nice little bath bomb. I freaking love bath bombs. Yeah, drop-in bath set intention. Thank the universe. That's so cute. I love bath bombs so much. I guess I've not always had a tub, and I know not everyone has a tub, and so I can see how that would kind of suck for people who don't have a tub, but I'm excited. 100% organic and created by empath hands, filled with herbs, scents, and set with intentions to help in bathing rituals. Cool. If you follow my Instagram, you might have seen on my story On the full moon, I did a bath ritual there, complete with bath bombs. So awesome. I love it. Okay. I'm starting to run low on I think I only have like 5 bath bombs right now, which is low for me. So happy to get up on that stock. See, something wrapped in like tissue paper or paper towel. Let's find out. Sorry to keep clearing my throat. It's just like really cold out. Feels like maybe a rock in here. Yeah. It's pretty. It's different. It's like white with some pinkish stuff in there. Looks like it's raw rubellite. When it comes to love and relationships, rubellite will soothe an overly emotional heart. It will calm your emotions and make you focus on the love that you desire to create. I like that. Cute. So yeah, focus more inwardly and not like targeting a specific individual. Love it. Killing it. Clap back. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Looks like maybe a candle. If I can get it out of this plastic. Yeah. A little two-tone candle. Is it two-tone? No, maybe it's just waxy on the outside. It smells divine. Let's see. Love's Enchantment, pink. Lemongrass, jasmine, and orange blossom. Yes, please. We are the enchanter and the enchanted. We move with the dance of passion. By Coventry Creations. Awesome. Oh, this smells so good. And it's a nice size, like it'll burn for a while, I'm sure, but it's not like crazy big. Not that I don't love candles that can burn for like 100 hours, but you know, when I have too many of those, I can only be fire safe for so long. So, hey. Okay. We've got a few more things in here. Let's see, some kind of sachet. Says Moragoo's Nest Red Hot Love Organic Herbal Blend, ritually created using, sorry, I'm trying to untie this while I'm reading it. Ritually created using all organic ingredients. Your choice. Brew as a tea beverage, adorn spell candles, add to anointing oils, sachets, poppets, mojo bags, spell bottles, ritual baths, and all types of love spell workings. That's cool. I like that they picked a blend of herbs that you can use to make tea, but like remind you that like, yeah, you can use it for other stuff. I might be hesitant to use this in a tea because there's a lot of really finely ground stuff that I don't like having too much floaty stuff in my tea. I'm not into tea leaf reading. I would love to be into that one day, but I've got my hands full with tarot and cartomancy as it is right now. So like that's more than enough divination for me right now, and trying to learn Lenormand and runes like one thing at a time, or a couple things at a time. Anyway, ingredients: hibiscus, lavender, rose petals, lemon balm leaf, passion flower leaf, chamomile flowers, cloves, orange peel, ground shatavari root, ground damiana, catnip, rosemary, catnip, no wonder my cats were going crazy. Rosemary, ground, ooh, someone told me how to pronounce this in the comments, but I already forgot. Rooibos, ground beetroot, calendula petals, and cornflower petals. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like really finely ground stuff. I probably wouldn't use that in a tea, but I actually like to make like bath teas where like I'll put a lot of herbs like this into a muslin bag and hang the muslin bag. So if like this is the muslin bag and this is my faucet, I'll hang the muslin bag so that all of the water is running through that bag of herbs, so it's like infusing all the water with that. I like to do that a lot when I'm taking baths, because it like infuses water with all of those herbs and the intention behind them, and it doesn't make for like a messy cleanup after, you know, it's not like when I sprinkle rose petals and stuff, like dried herbs, into the bath and I have to like scoop it out and it's a whole thing. But yeah, so that might be a cool way that I'll probably use this, as opposed to, excuse me, as opposed to in a candle or like a drinkable tea. Just put it in a muslin bag, strain the water through it in my bath as it runs, and do like a love bath that way. So that's probably how I'll use it. What have we got here? Yes, no. Oh, look. Instructions for pendulum use. I don't see a pendulum in here. The pendulum, like other divination devices, is a tool, nothing more. It is an aid to help you focus your mind and listen to your higher self for guidance. It is a way to develop your intuition. Pendulums are not endowed with special powers or abilities, as it is often depicted in movies and TV. Love that clarification. I'm not going to read all of these things, but in brief, it's like, have respect for yourself and your pendulum, you know, find a quiet place, center yourself, etc. You must first program it by telling it which direction is yes and no, and ready. That's interesting. I usually have heard of pendulum as like, you have to learn it by answering it questions you already know the answer to and seeing what it does. I like this idea of you get to tell it like, no, this is how we're going to do the thing. I like that. Yeah, so program it, which is cool. Hold the pendulum over the center of the board as steady as you can and ask the pendulum to show when it's ready for a question, which I guess is the ready position it was talking about. Remain as neutral as possible. Do not hope or fear that a certain answer will be given, because that will override the pendulum and not make it not accurate, etc., etc. If it begins to wobble, bounce, not move at all, it's best to take a rest. It might mean that it's not the right time to answer. There's too much distractions and stuff going on, etc. Remember, they are nothing more than tools and you're in control of your life. So that's cool. Part of me like wants to get into pendulum stuff. I just don't like yes or no questions. I have a couple of pendulums from other boxes and I like never try it. Like maybe that's why I'm so drawn to like tarot and other forms of cartomancy, is the questions that I want to ask are like never as clear cut as a yes or a no. Ask a lot more like open-ended questions. I just don't really, you know, like I just don't really have a good space for yes or no questions, but I know a lot of people do. I'm not knocking it for other people. I just don't find myself asking questions that can be answered. That's simply, I guess I just make things too complicated. It's fine. So that's cool. A pendulum, board, and instructions, but no pendulum that I see yet. Who knows? We're not done. Got some packaging and says booklet. So no pendulum that I can see. I'll take a look at the spoiler list in a second and see if I'm missing it. This is the last item in the box. It says Love Charms. I thought it was a notebook at first, but back it says The Witch's Almanac, so maybe it's actually a book. But yeah. Love Charms by Elizabeth Pepper. Let's see, so rites of passage. I'll just flip through real quick for you. So some illustrations and stuff it looks like. No page numbers, which is always kind of a bummer. Just gonna flip to some random pages. So it looks like, oh, we've got some, so speaking of love is one of them. Looks like a bunch of quotes about it. So like, love does not consist in gazing at each other, but in looking outward together in the same direction. I really like that. Or the noblest aim in human life is to live in love as man and wife. What about queerness though? Delicacy is to love what grace is to beauty. There is no remedy for love but to love more. Love is perfect kindness. I like a lot of these. Casting a cool eye on love. Okay, so some quotes that are like anti-love. Love is the business of the idle. The only victory over love is flight. You who seek an end to love, be busy and you will be safe. The magic of our first love is the ignorance that it can never end. Interesting. So it looks like a lot of different musings on love. Some spells, a candle for your beloved, a medieval candle spell, love apple juice. Yeah, so just like a lot of different. There's no like intro or anything either. It like just dives straight in with this, you know, copyright and then rites of passage. Love has many aspects. Sorry, love has many forms, many aspects. 3 rites of passage performed in witchcraft celebrate the joy and blessings of love, birth, coming of age, and marriage. And yeah, it just straight up dives straight into it. There's no introduction, there's no index or table of contents, which the librarian me is like, how am I ever gonna find anything in this book? But that's fine. I'm excited to read it. It looks like definitely different. Yeah, to dismiss love. Like there's lots of different angles that it looks like it's coming from and showing you it's not all super lovey-dovey, but it's not totally like anti-love either. And I'm really excited to take a look at this actually. Maybe I'll actually post a review of this like I always say I'm gonna do with these books. I'm getting better about that. Yeah, so sorry I'm like chatting at 1,000,000 miles an hour right now. Let me take a look through the spoiler list. Yeah, so as we review the items, a Love's Charms book, a treasury of love charms to celebrate the joy and blessings of love now and ever after. Use this wonderful book to add energy and intention to your love spells and rituals. By the Witch's Almanac, I guess is the company. Love's Enchantment Votive, which is that beautifully smelling votive designed to open you to the ultimate source of love, which is from Coventry Candles. And then again we have the Raw Rubellite to soothe an overly emotional heart, which I don't have too much trouble with, but you know, everyone has their moments. I tend to ignore emotion in favor of logic to my detriment. So maybe I can do a reversal and become overly emotional. Romantic Dreams oil. Maybe I'll give myself some naughty dreams tonight. Love Spell Bath Bomb. That is organic and I'm super excited for. The Red Hot Love Herbal Blend. Oh, I should say the oil was from, again, Empress and Hierophant. The Rubellite is from Crystal River Gems. And then the herbal blend is from Moragoo's Nest. And I'm not reading that wrong. It's not Morrigan's. It says Moragoo's. There's a U in there. And then the Pendulum Board by someone on Etsy named Natural Mystic. But it's spelled different. Yeah, that's it. I really like this stuff a lot. I really like the different angle at love that they came at. I mean, I get so many subscription boxes. I have for a few years now. And I'm so used to February being the month of love spells. And it's so predictable and boring. And like, I get it because February, but like, I don't know. I think there are other ways you can approach it. And usually when people try and keep with the love theme but not do like romantic love spells, they often do like self-love, which is awesome and I'm all for it. But again, when like all of the boxes seem to be doing the same things around the same time of month, I do appreciate either something completely different or like a really different spin on it. Like there is a self-love spell in here, but there's also like a bath bomb for a spell ritual is different, or like romantic dream oil is not, like I've never gotten something like that in a box before. or even like a book of love spell stuff that includes like anti-love quotes in it. Like, that's different, and I like that. The only problem that I have with the box right now, that's like not a real problem, because I have pendulums, and again, I'm not, at this season in my life at least, I'm not really inclined to use them or seek them out, but I would kind of expect to get a pendulum as well as the pendulum board if I was, especially like earlier on in my journey, like if I didn't already have those pendulums that I only have because I got them in boxes, I've never gone out and bought myself one, I would be like, what am I supposed to do with this? In reality, you can use anything. Like, I happen to be wearing this necklace right here from another box. I could turn this into a pendulum. Like, I could use it as a pendulum if I wanted to. So like, in reality, you can get creative with it pretty easily. But I can just see people being a little disappointed, like seeing this and being like, ooh, pendulum, and then there's no actual pendulum. And based on the spoiler list, based on the spoiler list, it lists the board, but it doesn't say anything about an actual pendulum. So I don't think that it was a mistake. You know, I don't think I'm missing something. I think it just wasn't included. Again, I don't personally have a problem with it because I'm not gonna use it, but that would be my one like objective room for improvement thing with this box. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for sticking with me. I have so many more boxes and tarot decks and oracle decks and things coming your way soon. I think that's it. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go to sleep because I have to wake up really early tomorrow. Love you. Mean it.